Hi there. Forgive how I look. I was just out shoveling all the ice off my driveway for my exercise for the day. 63 minutes of ice busting with a rake and a toy shovel. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do a little squat management and crouching management without a dog, hopefully. Denali, out, please. That's not even my dog. I don't know how she got in here. Part of the problem with blood pressure is it's orthostatic, so when you change positions, your vasculature can't tighten back down again and correct the blood pressure gradient changes that you're making it do. So one way to do that is to go a lot slower and also to give yourself a little bit less of a tight position. So I'm going to stand up and get into a squat, and I'll talk you through the rest of it. Okay? So no laughing, I'm looking gross, and yes, that is a fireplace wood stove burn on my neck. It's not a hickey. Anyway, here we go. All right, so part of the problem when you crouch down is your feet are close together and you're taking all the blood in your thighs and you're squishing it out. You're going to feel your carotids rushing. You can hear a little whooshing in your ears sometimes. When you stand back up again from this bent over frog position, you're going to stand back up, and what's going to happen is all the blood's going to go back down to your legs and you can't get back up at the top enough. So you end up getting a little lightheaded. So let's stand up. And you're going to feel everything kind of blood draining back down your legs. A smarter way to do that, and you said you were in a grocery store if I'm not mistaken, is get your feet a lot wider, and you're going to do what we call stripper squats. Your knees are going to point outward, toes are going to point outward, plant on your heels, nice and straight, hitch up your pants, and go straight down and stop in a natural position. So basically I'm sitting almost with my backside on the floor. I've got about this much room between my butt and the floor. So the stripper squat actually will help you get the legs open up wider. Your groin vessels are going to stay a little wider open, and you can actually rest a lot more comfortably. Now, if you have to, if you're going to be on the floor looking at something for a long time, I recommend hands on the floor, one knee down, and stand up and do this instead. Or if I'm going to be down for a long time, both feet on the floor. You can see my feet are together behind me. And I'm just using my lower back and my abdomen to stand up and look. Because if you sit down like this too long, the same thing will happen, but the blood will get stuck outside your feet. But it's better this position than that crouch position because you're cutting off the iliac blood vessels. So when you're ready to get up again, hands to the floor, one foot up, lean into it, and then come all the way up. Or if you're in your stripper squat, you back up nice and wide. When you come up from a full squat, you have to make sure your knees push outward instead of trying to actually stand straight up this way. Your knees don't go that direction. They're not meant to take load that way. So watch my knees when they come up. They're going out and up. That's how you get down. Back up. Long time on the floor. Feet behind you. And you can sit on them. I'm on the floor of the grocery store all the time. If you see some chick on the floor, it's probably me. No matter where you live in the city, I'm in the floor on the grocery store. Then getting back up from here, one foot up, hip, sit on your foot if you have to, all the weight on the right foot, and knee goes outward. Okay? That should help you prevent some of the blood pressure problems. Again, if you have to, just stay on all fours. I have no problem sticking my backside in the aisle of a candy shop, wherever I am, or the condom aisle or whatever. So if you see me like this, it's not an invitation, it's just me trying to prevent myself from falling over. So hope this helps. Any questions, give a holler.